Hi guys, thanks so much for stopping by. So today I will do a review in regards to the John Frieda Sheer Blonde line. This is a lightening shampoo. I'm also going to do a review of the conditioner and as well as the spray. It's called the Sheer Blonde Go Blonder Controlled Lightening Spray. Okay, so I first got this because in the spring, when it gets brighter and brighter, from the winter months, this is applicable to probably the entire Midwest because I do live in the Midwest, and that usually is how it is around here, and also any kind of cold climate area. So that has 4 seasons that actually go through a winter phase. So anyway, I bought all three. I gave it to my husband because usually his hair kind of lightens up, and because of his work schedule, it really has like that brassy tint to it, and it just kind of looks a little strange and dingy and not really that great. And his mother even said it looks like he dyed his hair, and it's just because he doesn't really go a lot in the sun as much in the spring and with his schedule. Now, at a certain point, his schedule changed a lot from around, I'd say, winter, spring, and he was able to go outside a lot more during the sunnier days. So his hair did lighten up, but again, it just didn't look very nice. So I got this for him to kind of help that, to make it look a little nicer, because it said this is good for blonde hair. So anyway, I'm going to read you what it says online. Get a lighter blonde that feels as good as it looks. Formulated with citrus and chamomile, Sheer Blonde Go Blonder Lightening Shampoo by John Frieda renews blonde hair so you can go lighter without drying hair out. For all shades of natural color treated or highlighted blonde hair. How to use. Work gently through wet hair, lather, rinse, and follow with Sheer Blonde Go Blonder Lightening Conditioner. Use daily to optimize lightening. Okay. I'm going to do the conditioner. Hydrate and lighten for a lighter blonde. John Frieda's A Sheer Blonde Go Blonder Conditioner with citrus and chamomile restores moisture and renews softness, giving you a shimmery sunlit blonde for all shades of natural, color-treated, or highlighted blonde hair. How to use. After shampooing with Sheer Blonde Go Blonder Lightening Shampoo, smooth gently through wet hair, then rinse well. Use daily to optimize lightening. And I'm going to now do the Sheer Blonde Go Blonder Controlled Lightening Spray. Details, visible results in 3 to 5 uses. Okay. So my husband tried to use this, and after about a few days, he had to stop. And he had to kind of not do it every day because it was drying out his scalp, that it was giving him dandruff. Also, my husband does have sensitive scalp. He has, so with that, I just kind of thought, it's kind of, he can't really use it every day. So what he did was, he did this. He tried it every other day. He tried it 2 days on, and then he did a different shampoo. And then he did, like, the maximum was 3 days in a row, and then he did a different shampoo and then go back. He said he preferred every other day, or the max was 2 days in a row, and then a different shampoo, because the third day he said he was going crazy. His scalp was super itchy. It was like unbearable. He said even the second day was also pretty bad, but not as bad as 3 days in a row. But he said the best would be like every other day for him. At a certain point, he stopped using this, and I started using it because I didn't want it to go to waste. So I just kind of thought, maybe it's just because he has really sensitive scalp. And I also did tell him use the conditioner. So he used the conditioner every day with no issues with that. Nothing like dandruff and stuff like that. Did it help in regards to getting rid of the dandruff due to the conditioner aspect of that supposed to moisturize it? No. And he uses spring, summer, and fall, and that, you know, the difference in the climate didn't really help. It did make a difference. I mean, we also, or I helped him use this one, the lightning spray, and this didn't do damage in regards to the scalp. It didn't dry out his hair, nothing like that. Did it make him go blonder? No. My husband has dirty blonde, and it actually lightens up from the sun and him just going out frequently. With that said, this didn't work out for him, so that sucks. He also did the conditioner, and I did tell him, you know how guys are, they want to be in and out. So I told him, like, maybe keep it on for a few minutes, like 5 minutes. He's like, yeah, I did that. I did a few minutes, I did 5 minutes, I did a couple minutes. It didn't line up. So I did the spray, and the spray is really expensive, by the way. The spray is $12 plus tax, and it's only 3.5 ounces. The spray didn't show anything at all. Finished the whole bottle, no difference with him. So after that bottle was finished, tossed it out. However, he just didn't want to use the shampoo and conditioner anymore. So what I did was I used it. My hair is super dark, right? I have super dark hair, and it didn't change it, no difference in color whatsoever. It does make my scalp itchy from time to time. So what I do is I always make sure I put conditioner in, and I also not use it every day. I'll switch to a different shampoo every other day, just so, because I did notice as well, if I use it 2 days in a row or 3 days in a row, my scalp is itchy, and I don't really have that much sense. My scalp is not sensitive like my husband's. So just be aware of that. And if my husband didn't really use this, and let's just say, for example, it was an all-around shampoo, and I used it, I probably would have thought it was just me. But because he used it first, and he did say it gave him dandruff, and then it gave me the same thing, and we have different scalps. His is extremely sensitive, mine is not. This shampoo is the problem. The great thing about this particular line is that it smells really good. It smells really yummy. It just smells like a nice salon, you know, like if you go to, not like the top of the line salon, but like a nice one, like kind of in the middle. Yeah, kind of in the middle. You're probably paying like at least $20 for a haircut, probably more. It smells like that. Like, it smells nice. Would I recommend this? Everybody's different. If your scalp is super sensitive, you're prone to dandruff, or I would try get the small one just to see. If your scalp starts to get itchy, then obviously it's not for you. If you have dark hair, or if you have dirty blonde hair, like not light brown, not like dark blonde, and you want it to be lighter. If it's darker than that, I do not believe this is going to work for you. I really don't, because it didn't work for my husband. My husband has kind of dirty blonde to yeah, kind of like a dirty blonde to kind of close to a little bit, a shade or so lighter than light blonde. but not medium blonde, like not even like that. This didn't really work for him. So if it didn't work for him, and when we met, he he was outside all the time. He had like very blonde hair. So that's just that's just the info there. So if you're the type of person like you've had kind of like a dirty blonde, light brown hair for years now, and it darkened, due to time and not as much sun exposure as you were when you're probably younger and all that, I would still say try it out just to see if it does work out for you, because everybody's different. But if it doesn't work out with you after the first bottle, and if you're getting dandruff as well, I would recommend to stop using it. The conditioner, there wasn't any bad issue with the conditioner. It's not the greatest conditioner. It just smells super nice, but it's not very hydrating. I used it together with a shampoo, and it didn't really take the dandruff away. I had to use a different conditioner to actually calm down my scalp, so it didn't really work out as well. With my husband, he said the exact same thing happened to him. He used a lot of conditioner to, to balance it out, the dryness and the itchiness, and it didn't really help. The spray didn't lighten his hair. I didn't use it on mine. We also tried spraying it on his hair and blow drying it, because some people, I did some research, and some people said they were doing it and then kind of doing the heat process by like doing straightener. I don't own a straightener. I don't own any of that. So we didn't really do that extent, but just to blow dry to kind of style it with it. It didn't work. So I don't really recommend this line 100%. I would recommend if you want to kind of experiment and try, but don't really expect so much of it. Like I said, everybody's very different. If you have if your hair is already colored or highlighted, or if you have hair that is like this kind of color already and you want it to be lighter, if your hair is already lighter than dirty blonde, is already lighter than light brown, is kind of like one of those dark blondes, like a gold, and you want it to be lighter than that, this will probably do that effect, because it's already like light to begin with, so it will definitely do that. Other than that, if you, like I said, if you want to try it out, just don't really expect so much. But if it does work out for you, that's wonderful. If it doesn't, I don't think the product is really is going to, do the job on what, if you dyed your hair blonde, is what I'm trying to say. So it's very misleading, I believe, and it does say for all shades of natural color treated or highlighted blonde hair. So again, if you are not blonde anymore, I'm not saying when you were 5, I'm not saying when 5 years ago, I'm saying now. If you're not like a dark blonde or a medium blonde, I think it would be very hard for your hair to lighten up. So that's just it. Actually, if this wasn't really weak as a shampoo, conditioner, I wouldn't really mind getting it, because I love how it smells. It smells really nice. However, it's a bit on a pricey size, because the 3.5 fluid ounces spray is $12. The shampoo is $12. The conditioner is $12. And it is only 8.3 fluid ounces. That's kind of pricey for me. I use like super cheap shampoo, the all natural super cheap shampoo, and I really expected a lot, because this is a lot more expensive than what I need to use to just clean my hair and my scalp, and I don't get itchy and my hair doesn't go bad. So that's a big letdown for me. Again, I wouldn't really recommend if you have hair that isn't considered blonde anymore in this line. If your hair is even a light brown, I wouldn't recommend it. You're gonna have like higher expectations and it's just not gonna work. If you have light brown hair, you want to highlight it, or you want to get it lighter, or get like that blonde look, I would suggest you actually go to a salon and get it professionally done. This is just for anybody who still has a blonde looking hair, if that makes any sense. Your hair has to still naturally look blonde, not dirty blonde, but like a yellow blonde. Okay, if that makes sense. So out of 5 stars, this entire line, first I would, this entire line is an average, I would probably give this a 2. The shampoo, I would give it a 0 out of 5. The conditioner, I would give it a 2 out of 5. And then the spray, I would give it a 1 out of 5. The spray, it only smelled okay. It smelled good, just like the shampoo, just like the conditioner. It just smelled good. But if you're saying that this is going to lighten someone's hair, I don't know, like it should work, but it didn't. So, yeah, if you have dark hair, medium hair, non-blonde looking, not even dirty blonde, I wouldn't recommend this. I only recommend this to anybody who actually does have blonde hair still and want to lighten it a little bit. So that's it. If you guys have any suggestions, questions, comments, let me know down below. If you want to connect, all my info down below. If you have other recommendations, suggestions on trying out hair products, let me know down below. I'd love to hear from that. And thank you guys so much for the love and support. I'll see you guys again next time. Bye.